In a fortuitous turn of events, Shazam has recently been certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and the last time I checked it was at a 93%, which is a rare victory for DC movies these days. Because, if you're a DC fan, you know how it often goes. They're often rotten scores, or in the case of Aquaman, it's positive, but not certified fresh because the critics will not allow it to get that high because they don't like DC movies. But Shazam is the second DCEU movie to get a fresh rating, The first one, famously, was Wonder Woman. And now this one, this is great news because I think a lot of us were thinking that because Shazam is a DC movie, as I was saying before, the critics were going to dogpile on it. I mean, before Shazam came out, there were already articles, and videos, YouTube videos, acting like it was going to suck. And some of them were from very reputable, organizations. And now here we are to the present day. And most of the critics who've seen it so far love it. It's fresh, certified fresh after about like 70 or 90 reviews or something. And, David F. Sandberg, the director, is really happy. He's tweeting it out. And he put it like on his Instagram and stuff like that. He's tooting his own horn, as he should. I mean, why shouldn't directors and creative people in movies, promote it out when the work they're doing is being celebrated by people? And, I think it helps. This is one of the reasons why I think Warner Brothers had those advanced preview screenings. They wanted to get the word out before the movie's release to build up positive hype and buzz. I'm pretty sure, presumably, to boost up the box office as high as possible. With that goodwill, that wave of goodwill, that'll make people more inclined to see the movie and, hopefully boost up the opening weekend box office numbers a bit higher than those original like $40 million projections. I think projections have gone up a bit higher since to like 50 or 60. Don't quote me on that, but I think I saw somewhere, read somewhere they have. But, Warner Brothers wants to make sure it gets as high as possible. And even if the opening weekend is low, if people are liking the movie, then maybe, the second, third, fourth week drop-offs won't be that low. Hopefully. I mean, we do have the Avengers Endgame, bomb about to drop 3 weeks after Shazam. So I'm sure Warner Brothers wants this movie to make as much money as possible before, the biggest movie of the year, Endgame, comes out. So, so far, this strategy seems to be paying off, at least in terms of making the movie look good, positive hype. That's what they want. Now I'm sure they're just hoping and praying that it translates into positive box office results. But for now, at least David F. Sandberg and the cast and crew, I'm sure they're doing cartwheels. Even doubly so because they're part of the DC universe, and the DC movie universe is usually the underdogs, right? So, that certified fresh rating is good for multiple reasons. Let's see if it holds. I think it will. I mean, we'll see if it stays in the 90s, but even if it drops to the 80s or whatever, that's still certified fresh, that's a high percentage. And I feel almost weird making this video because I've made other videos saying how I don't think Rotten Tomatoes means that much. But, here I am making a video saying it's great when the score is high. So, make of that what you will. But, even with this high score, I mean, it's good in some ways, but in other ways, it doesn't matter. Because, people these days, they don't need no damn tomato to tell them what movie to watch, right? But since things seem to be going our way if we're DC fans right now, let's just take the victory. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.